we got something special for you today. We're coming to you live inside the Enterprise Center in St. Louis. Today's game against the Junior Coyotes. Hopefully we have a good connection. Got to be wireless. Looks like it's pretty solid. So, sit back, project that video onto the big screen, sit back, and enjoy the live action. I want to take a moment to say thank you to Alan Stefanik for stepping in Milwaukee and in Irvine on the days that I have a conflict with my older kids' game. Very much appreciated. Doing a fantastic job. I know he's in Detroit, so he'll be able to tune in and watch today's and all the weekend's action. Thanks to Tom Puckstall for taking all the images that we get to enjoy. And we are 3:28 away from puck drop. Teams get down with their warm-ups here. The Big Ducks were on the ice earlier, playing tonight against the St. Louis Blues. So we'll see if we can set the tone here with a victory for the Ducks. We got to carry on to the Big Club for tonight. Telling the parents. I guess the parents are over yonder. Let's see if we can zoom in on them. Oh, there we are. Guys, wave, say hi. See if we can get their attention. No one's paying attention. They're watching the other team practice or warm up. Down there. Got a little glass seat. I think we're going to do some announcing too. I want to say thank you to the St. Louis Blues organization. Oh, look, we got the mascot here too. There goes Louie. Louie running around. Maybe he'll come over and join us for a bit in today's broadcast. If we can find anybody else in the stands here. And this place is almost sold out. It's going to be difficult. A couple Coyotes parents there again. The Ivy checking the phone. Maybe he's watching the broadcast. Oh, he's smiling. Let's see if we can get him to look over here. Everybody's on their phones. No one must be paying attention. Yeah. Oh, Julie took a look over here real quick, but Testing inside. Someone's got a live camera in here. Always a treat to play on the big club's ice. I know the boys are super stoked. Hopefully they come out on fire. Looks like we got Lou back. Hope I'm pronouncing that name. Got to make sure I get that right. Today's opponent, Junior Coyotes. See who's in goal here pretty soon. A lot of starting lineups coming up. I'll keep an eye on the broadcast to make sure it's rolling. Like I said, it seems like it's pretty solid. Testing, testing. Testing the volume. It seems like it's pretty, I can hear myself pretty good. Got a little note from Alan. Giving me some producing info. Helping me out with the audio. Let me know if that sounds good. I'll check the text here in a little bit. Alan? Looks like we got Alex, or no, Como in net. Aiden Como taking the start here. Looks like we got Stefanik, Grant, and Ramat up front to start. Eisenberg and Cosgrove on the back end. And we have center ice action. Here we go. Stefanik steps in, he pulls it back to Eisenberg. Eisenberg grabs the red line, dumps it into the Coyotes end. Coyotes retract into the left-hand corner, right-hand corner, turnover. Ramat's got it, backhand shot just wide of the net. Nice little turnover and a scoring opportunity. Coyotes on the rush, down the left wing, in quick, they get in all alone. Cleared out of harm's way by Cosgrove. Teams trading scoring opportunities here early on. Stefanik gets met with some pressure on the entry, and the Coyotes shift it over to the far side wall and out. That's taken over in the neutral ice. Coyotes strip it. They cut in all alone again. Shot and a big save by Como. Big toe save on number 77. And the Coyotes quickly get behind the Ducks D twice here early on. So hopefully they solve that here real quick. Stenari steps in on the face-off. Quick push up the wall. Coyotes drive it, deflects wide, picked up by McGilligan. He drives it up the wall, over to Baker. That's Ivy. Ivy gets up to Stenari. Stenari cuts in through the D, picked up by Coyotes. Pressure. Jack Ivy's got it, gets it over to Stenari. Stenari quickly shuttle it just wide of the net. And teams are just really trading scoring opportunities here early on. Ben Ivy in the corner. He fights through some traffic and gets met with some pressure. Gets it to his brother Jack. Gets knifed off of his stick. He recovers, gets it up to Cluckstall. Cluckstall back down to Jack. Sending it across ice over to McGilligan. He pushes it into the corner. Ben picks it up behind the net. Pushes it into the near side corner. Works up the wall, and Coyote's able to shove it out of the zone. Cluckstall back to pick it up. He elevates it over to McGilligan. Bounces off the walls. Cluckstall skates back into it. Gains the red line. Shoves it cross ice into the near side corner here. Scott picks up Baker. Has it behind the net. Gets punched off of his stick. He's chopping at it. Artukovic drops down low. Gets it to Baker. That's chipped off of his stick and moved up the wall, but not out. Artukovic holds it in the zone. Comes back down the half wall to Baker. Comes off the wall. Coyote's able to skate it up out of the zone. Artukovic attacks into the neutral zone. Gets it over to Miller. Miller cross ice feed back to Artukovic. Artukovic gets it up to Scott. He gets it over to Baker. Baker on the entry. He gets met with some pressure. Coyotes wrap it around the near side wall. Miller cuts that off. Drives it over to the far side corner. Baker centering an attempt. That's cut off by the Coyotes. And 77's going to the box or something. I don't know, the back ref picked it up. So the Ducks are going to go on the power play. Stenari steps in. Jack rips it back to Stefanik. Gets it over to Eisenberg. Eisenberg back over to Stefanik. Stefanik, high slot, shot, blocked into the corner, picked up by Ivy. Ivy met with some pressure. Stefanik drops down, holds it in the zone, gets it back to Ben. Ben circles away from pressure, but Coyotes unable to clear. Stefanik gets it over to Jack. Ivy back to Eisenberg, over to Stefanik. Down to Ivy, cross ice feed. Stenari's got it in the circle. Shot, punched out to Stefanik. Stefanik gets it to Eisenberg. Eisenberg shot, blocked off a pad and out into the zone, into the neutral zone. Stefanik comes back, drives it over to Eisenberg. They retract back in their own ends, get things set up again. Eisenberg starts moving north to south. Back up to Stenari. Stenari cross ice feed, or I'm sorry, it's Lou off the bench. Stefanik with a shot, high, deflected wide, and it looks like it went up into the netting. Looks like we got Lou, Krupczynski, and Takashima on the second part. Gets back to Cluckstall. Cluckstall over to McGilligan. McGilligan back to Cluckstall. Cluckstall chips it into the corner to Takashima. Takashima with it up the wall. Lou picks it up in the corner. Works his way behind the Coyotes net. He gets hampered with in the right-hand corner. Coyotes able to send it up and not out. Takashima holds it. Takashima holds it in. Battle along the wall. Cluckstall there, punches it back down into the corner. Coyotes wrap it hard around the wall. McGilligan holds it in. Winds up shot. Doesn't make its way in on net. Another little transition just out of the reach of Takashima. And McGilligan drops down, and looks like the Ducks are going to go to the box for a hooking or holding. So Coyotes going to get a power play opportunity. Takashima to the box for a hooking call. We have 17 seconds of 4-on-4. Grant punches in the zone. Ramat on the chase. Pushes it over the far side wall. Ramat picks it up. Tries to drive it back into the corner. Comes back to Ramat. Now he gets it down to Grant. Grant off the wall. Shot wide of the net. Picked up by the Coyotes and cleared out. That's intercepted in the neutral zone. Miller drives it back up the wall. Coyotes on the power play now. Grant drives it up and deep into the zone. Coyotes pick it up. They start moving north to south, or south to north. On the entry, into the corner. Grant with some pressure in the corner. Miller with some pressure. Puck moves back down to his just to the left of Como. Como reaches out, puts a stop to it. Vanek steps in, pulls it back to Eisenberg. Eisenberg pushes it over to Cosgrove. Cosgrove met with some pressure. He holds on to it, clears it up and out into the neutral zone. Had Stefanik there, some pressure. Coyotes pull back into their own end, get things set up. Scott in on the forecheck, chases his guy out. Coyotes push up the wall, they gain the zone down the right wing, pull up on the half wall, drop it back to the D. They force it over the far side here, shot. Como comes up with the save. 11:33 left here in the first period. .41 seconds left in the power play. Baker steps in. Puck is tied up, held in by the Coyotes, driven down to the half wall. They go right back up to their D, walk the blue line, shove it over the far side wall. Into the corner, Klitschkov causing some pressure, back to the D. Over the left circle, shot, deflected wide. Como came off of Eisenberg's stick, in on Como. Como tracked it and put a glove over it. Got 20 seconds left in the Coyotes power play. Baker steps back in for the face-off. Coyotes pull it back. Klitschkov picks it up. That gets snapped off of his stick. Pushed up the wall. Baker gets it off to Klitschkov, goes through his stick. Coyotes retract back into their own end. That should just about do it on the power play for the Coyotes. Baker with the forecheck pressure. Coyotes move it up the wall, dump it into the Duck zone. Miguel will get back to pick it up. He gets hit with some pressure, and the Coyotes take over. Nice little shot. So Miguel gets punched off the puck and quickly transitioned out, and 17, I think, took the shot and put it past Como, and the Coyotes are on the board at the end of that power play. 1-0. So with the forecheck pressure, the Coyotes caused the turnover, and it worked out well for them. Puck gets punched back in behind the Coyotes goaltender. Back into the corner, Stenari looking for it. Coyotes go cross-ice feed to the far side wall, transitioned up and out through the neutral zone. Zone entry, down the left wing, centering attempt. They come off the back wall, Como's looking for it. Puck comes loose. Artukovic jumps on loose puck, comes off of his stick. Coyotes got some offensive zone pressure here. Jack Ivey battling for it. 3 Ducks, 2 Coyotes. Miller comes in with some help. Now third Coyote comes in. Miller retracts back. Comes off the wall. Jack's trying to punch it up the wall. Coyotes push it back into the corner. Artukovic picks it up. Coyotes go for a change. Stenari picks it up off the wall, quickly gets it over to Jack Ivey, comes off of his stick, back into the corner. Coyotes move it up the wall. Stenari takes over, strips the puck. Centering attempt, doesn't get through. Blocked out, Coyotes skated out of the zone. Down the left wing, they make a move around Eisenberg. Centering attempt broken up by Cosgrove. Had a guy on the back door, Cosgrove broke that up. Coyotes with it in the corner. They spin away from pressure, go right back into the corner. Lou trying to cut off the cross-ice feed, centering attempt. Eisenberg clears it out of the way. Coyotes got to go back into their own end, pick it up. Kropczynski in on the forecheck. He pulls back in front of the goalie. Coyotes are able to skate it up and out. On the zone entry, down the right wing, into the corner. Cosgrove forces his guy wide. Centering attempt broke up. Kropczynski picks up the loose puck. Cross-ice feed to Takashima. Into his feet, Takashima recovers, drives it into the Coyotes zone. Coyotes transition, stretch pass, trying to catch the Ducks on a change. Comes off of their stick, and that's going to go for icing. So 8:38 left in the first period. Coyotes up 1-0. Lou steps in. Tries his guy up. Krupczynski comes in, finds the loose puck, drives it back to McGilligan. He punches it back down. Krupczynski's got lifted over his stick. Comes into the corner. Coyotes able to move it out the near side wall here. Cross ice speed. They missed the target. That's going for icing. Face-off going to come to the left of the Coyotes goaltender. Stefanik steps in. Stefanik with the push forward, jumps on the loose puck behind the net. Grant comes back in to support him. Puck moves up the wall. Vermont there trying to fight for it. The Coyotes come away with it. They elevate it up and out of play. Stefanik steps in. He wins the face-off back to McGilligan. Over to Cluckstall. Cluckstall with the drive, but Grant blocks it down. Coyotes transition up and out. Again, they split the D and get a shot on Como. He comes up with a big save. So again, this Coyote team with some speed through the slot area. Cluckstall comes back. He gets punched off the puck. Moves it up to Vermont. Vermont's centering attempt. Almost cut off. Makes its way over to McGilligan. McGilligan stretched to Stefanik. Stefanik has to work around some pressure. His cross-ice feed gets deflected off a Coyote stick and out of play. We're going to take the face-off right here outside the Coyote zone, in front of the Coyotes bench. Scott steps in. He pulls it back to Artukovic. Artukovic moves it over to Miller. Miller gets it to Baker. He dumps it into the left-hand corner. Scott in on the forecheck. Baker comes in with the stick left, strips the puck into the corner, back to Artukovic. Artukovic off the wall, back down to Baker. Baker in the high slot, a shot! Pushed out to the corner, back up the wall, down to Scott. Scott works the half wall. Klitschkov comes in. Baker comes in for support. Coyotes move it up the wall and are able to exit the zone. Stretch pass. That's broken up on the zone entry. And I thought that was going to be offsides. A little bit of a late reaction. Nice little puck movement. Good little scoring opportunity. Scott steps back in. Coyotes pull it back. They move across ice feed. Coyotes drive it into the Duck zone. Moves up the wall, punch back into the corner. Eisenberg back there. He moves it up the wall. Gets it out to Scott. Scott gets the wheels moving, cuts across the red line. Zone entry, goes wide. Sending attempt to Klitschkov. Doesn't get through. Baker picks it up on the half wall. Shoves it back down. That's held in by the Coyote, or held. Ducks touch up. They go back down. Baker down the wall. He gets pinched off. Klitschkov picks it up. He moves it back to Eisenberg. Eisenberg with the tip from Stenari just wide of the net. Punch back down to Stenari. Klitschkov's going to pick it up behind the net. He's going to have Eisenberg in the circle. Shot. Tipped just over the net by Stenari. Cosgrove over there picks it up on the half wall. Met with pressure by the Coyotes. Coyotes come away with it. Jack Ivey's going to ship it in the slot area. Unable to get it over to his brother Ben. And Coyotes on the pressure. Tried to clear it, but that was held in. Now it's shoved up and out. McGilligan picks it up. Moves it up. Ducks thought they were going to get the touch up, but they get called on the offside entry. Quick little transition through the neutral zone. Face-off going to happen in front of the Ducks bench now. Sonari steps in for that. Push back to Cluxtall. Cluxtall gets it over to McGilligan. He moves it up to Ben Ivy. Ben Ivy chips it into the zone, but met with some pressure on the blue line. Sonari's got to touch up. Coyotes take over. They cross the red line. Transition, slot, shot, cleared out. Into the corner. Coyotes jump on a loose puck. Ben Ivy on the half wall. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. They drive it right back in. Cluxtall back to pick it up. Coyotes going for a change. They quickly get some people into the offensive zone. Transition. Ducks able to get it out. Sonari through the neutral zone. Zone entry. Fights through a hook. No call. Sonari stays with it. He chips it in behind to Ben. Ben Ivy tried to get it out to Jack in the slot area. Jack with it. Gets it over to Ben. Quickly out to Sonari. And it deflected off a defenseman in on goal. And the goalie comes up with the save. .455 left in the first period. Lou's line out. Takashima and Krupczynski. Lou wins it back. Cosgrove unable to hold, or Artukovic unable to hold it in. He gets it over to Miller. Miller forces up the wall right to a Coyotes player. They got to touch up. Miller back to pick it up. Spins away from pressure, gets it over to Artukovic. Artukovic gets it up to Takashima, cross ice feed to Lou. Lou's got the red line, and the puck comes off of his stick. Coyotes take over, they drive it right back out. Artukovic with it in the neutral zone, gives it to Miller. Miller up the wall. Coyotes take over, back in their own end. They spin away from pressure. And that's deflected off of Artukovic's stick and into the bench. Takashima. Stefanik flying out with Grant and Ramat. Stefanik in on the face-off. He wins it back to Cosgrove. Cosgrove over to Eisenberg with the drive and a big rebound left there in the slot. Held in by Eisenberg. He works down the wall. Ramat there holds it in. Coyotes pinning up on the half wall. Ramat punches into the corner. Granton on the forecheck. Puck gets through. Coyotes able to stretch pass. They missed the connection. Not far enough for icing. Eisenberg back with it. He cycles it back into the corner. Only Coyotes in that far side corner though. Coyotes with it behind the Ducks net. Cosgrove back there in the corner. Two Coyotes, one Duck. Comes off the wall, out of Eisenberg's reach. Coyotes jump on loose puck. Stefanik's able to pick it up, moves it up to Grant. Grant on the entry. Centering attempt to Ramat. Coyotes break that up. Comes back to Stefanik. Coyotes shot, deflected off a stick, hit the back wall. Stefanik moves it up to Grant. Grant tries to hit Ramat, way out in front of him. Coyotes retract back into their own end. Quick transition, they miss the target again, but icing's waved off. Baker transitions it up the wall to McGilligan. Coyotes take over into the corner. They walk out in the slot. Loose puck, and Como finds it and is able to put a glove over it. .240 left in the first period. Gets punched in the corner. McGilligan drives up the wall on the backhand. Puchkoff tries to get it out. He does. Looking for it is Scott through the neutral zone. Baker comes back into the mix of things. Coyotes drive it back into the Ducks' end, but that's going to be icing this time, as they did not have the red line. Face off deep into the Coyote zone, just to the right of the goal, or to the left of the goaltender. Scott steps in. Face-off pushed into the corner by the Coyotes. Klitschko circles back to it. Baker looking for it. He comes away with it. Battling in the corner. Tried to get it out front. That's broken up by the Coyotes. Miller unable to hold it in back there. He drives it over to Artukovic. Artukovic back. Drives it back into the corner to Miller. Miller back to Artukovic. Coyotes on the forecheck pressure. Artukovic is able to get it to the neutral zone. Coyotes retract back into their own end. Cross-ice speed. Baker knocks it down in the slot. Makes a move, but gets the puck knocked off of his stick. Probably should have took the shot right there. Prime scoring opportunity. And tried to stick handle. Another stick lift, but unable to hold it in. Coyotes move it up the wall. Come back, cross ice, near side wall. Stenari in on the forecheck pressure. Ducks hold the zone. Stenari picks it up. Cross ice feed. That deflects off of Ducks' skate. And Coyotes able to clear it out all the way down. That's going to be icing again on the Coyotes. Stenari steps in on the face-off. Ben Ivy picks up the loose puck, works his way into the corner, chased in there by two Coyotes. Ben Ivy, nice little strip behind the net. He comes away with it. It's got it in the corner, fighting through the pressure. McGilligan was able, nice! McGilligan was able to hold it in on the blue line. He zips it in towards the net. Jack Ivy gets a stick on it to elevate it just under the bar and tie the game. So Jack Ivy from McGilligan here to tie the game. Or maybe that was Eisenberg, actually. Yeah, McGilligan's on the bench. Eisenberg picked it up on the back end, held it in, zipped it down to Ivy, who got a tip on it and deflected it just underneath the crossbar. And we have a 1-1 game. Coyotes put back in their own end. They drive up the wall. That's held in by Ben Ivy, but retracted back to a Coyote player. They're able to move it up the wall through the neutral zone. Had trouble on the entry. Eisenberg broke that up. He stays with it. Coyotes come away with it. They peel back. Oh, Ducks are going to go for a penalty. Eisenberg got a hooking call probably on him. Coyotes pull back. They got the goaltender pulled, so delayed call here. And that's going to be picked up by Nope, Cosgrove unable to get a stick on it. They quickly move it in off the crossbar, and Ben Ivy finally touches it up for the whistle. Hooking call on Eisenberg. Coyotes going to get a power play opportunity here. Late in the first period, 27.7 seconds left to be exact. Stefanik steps in on the faceoff. Coyotes pull it back to their D. Grant comes in with some pressure. Coyotes working the corner, cross ice feed up top, down onto the left-hand circle, back up top. Shot deflected out to the wall, or far side wall. Coyotes transition behind the net, behind Como. McGilligan comes in with the stick check. Coyotes move it up the far side wall. They walk off, drive it down to the half wall. Cross ice feed, broken up for teams trading goals in the first period. 1-1 tie. Second period coming up next. Did I mention St. Louis is an amazing town so far? We haven't been able to venture out yet much, but it's got a good vibe. Hoping to get some interaction tomorrow throughout the city. As we have another game tonight. 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time at the Blues training facility. From what I understand, it looks similar to the Great Park. It's a brand new facility. Looks like we got Grant and Ramat, Artukovic and Miller to kill the last minute 33 of this Coyotes power play. Coyotes move it back into their end. They move it up through the neutral zone. Nice work by Ramat to break that up and push it back into the Coyotes' end. Coyotes move it up the near side wall. That's broken up again by Ramat nicely. So Ramat making things difficult on the Coyotes to get penetration into the Ducks zone. Scott and Baker are going to take up the second part of this penalty kill. 1:10 left in that, to be exact. Scott steps in. He pushes it forward. Coyotes work the near side wall here. Scott in on the forecheck. Coyotes move it up the far side wall. Artukovic in there with the forecheck pressure. Coyotes pull up behind the Ducks net. Move it up the half wall. Scott over there on the wall. Coyotes work off the wall. Centering attempt. They get it down low into the slot area. Cross ice speed, back door, shot, save, cleared out by Artukovic. Pushed all the way down. 38 seconds left. Scott in on the forecheck pressure. Coyotes move it up the far side wall through the neutral zone. Zone entry, pull up on the half wall. Centering attempt down the slot area, shot, and they score. So Coyotes get deep penetration late on the power play, and they pull a 1-goal lead out again here. .51 left in the second period. Coyotes up 2-1. And the power play goal from Shepard. Coyotes back in their own end. They zip it up the far side wall. Eisenberg battles through some pressure. Kopczynski just got a piece of it to chip it out of the zone. Coyotes move it up near side. Broken up by Cosgrove nicely. Held in by Coyotes. Cosgrove strips a puck. He's going to go in all alone. But does not get a shot off. He got caught from behind. Made a move to pull the trigger and unable to do so. Kashim drives it up the wall. Cosgrove holds it in. Coyotes take over. They're able to transition out. One guy back. Coyotes have the red line. They drive it in deep. Eisenberg back to pick it up. He drives it up the wall. That's intercepted by the Coyotes in quick transition, but an offside entry. Buckstall back to pick it up. Gives a turnover to the Coyotes. Coyotes backhand pass to the back door, unable to connect there. Ducks unable to clear it out. Coyotes hold it in. Back to Cluxall. He shoves it over to McGilligan. McGilligan off the ref's skate. And the Ducks turn it over in the neutral zone again. Coyotes retract back. Ben Ivy in on the forecheck. Coyotes stay with it. They get the wheel spin and cut across the zone. They get behind McGilligan. Sending an attempt through the slot and off the Cluxall just wide. And that's knocked down by Ben Ivy. He's going to get on the gas, see if he can get in behind the Coyotes D. He pulls up on the half wall, makes a move, stays with it. Drop pass, but nobody there to pick it up. Coyotes transition it up and out. McGilligan picks it up. He drives it back up the wall. Tipped into the zone by Stefanik. Coyotes go back and forth. Cross ice feed, far side wall, held in by Klitschkoff. Klitschkoff to Ben Ivy. Stefanik took a little too long to pull the trigger. Coyotes goaltender able to go over there and make the save. Stefanik drops it for Klitschkoff. Klitschkoff tried to walk it in through the slot. Miller picks it up. Shot. Doesn't make its way in. Forced back out. Picked up by Tukovic. His drive off a pad and into the near side wall to Stefanik. Stefanik pushes it up to Klitschkoff. Klitschkoff back to Stefanik. Stefanik tries to walk through the pressure. Gets the puck knifed off of his stick, but held in by the Ducks. And now it's shoved out. Miller's going to have to go back and pick it up. Miller hangs on to it, fights through the pressure, comes off of his sticks. Coyotes jump on it. Another turnover in the offensive zone by the Ducks. Tukovic back, pushes it over to Miller. Miller sends it right back to, oh my goodness. Wow. Coyotes all over the Ducks, deep in their zone. Ducks just keep giving it over to the Coyotes. That's going to be dangerous here. Scott steps in on the face-off, pushes it up the wall. Coyotes pick it up. They drive it in deep. They got a guy down low. Quick little transition out. Baker picks it up on the wing. He gets a wheel spin and cuts out. Gets it out to Ramat. Feeds Ramat ahead. Ramat comes in. Shot save into the corner. Baker there to pick it up. Met with some pressure by the Coyotes. Baker working the corner. Has help with Ramat. Ramat and Baker battling for it. Baker comes away with it. Fights through a slot, tries to feed the slot. That doesn't connect. Coyotes come away with it. Ramat through the neutral zone. Miller picks it up, drives it up the wall to Baker. Baker punches it up, fights through some pressure there. Coyotes transition back through the neutral zone. They're able to backhand it deep into the Ducks' end. Cosgrove back to pick it up. He sends it over the near side corner. Scott's going to pick it up there. Scott works up the wall. Coyotes peel it away. They go cross ice speed and hold it in the zone. Drop it down low. Retract from pressure. Puck comes loose. Vermont's going to pick it up. He's going to get the wheels spinning. Pulls up. Baker's going to follow him up with it. Baker cuts his speed to Eisenberg, who dropped down low and got a stick on it. And a big save by the Coyotes goaltender. Nice feed out of the corner from Baker to find Eisenberg streaking down the side on the back door. Unsuccessful though. 11:52 left. Lou steps in. Coyotes come away with it. They move it over the near side wall. Quickly transition through the neutral zone. So with speed, gets around McGilligan into the corner. Shot, save, Como. Another shot deflects high into the near side wall. Coyotes buzzing in the corner. They have numbers. Centering attempt. That's broken up. It finds a guy in the back door. High slot area. Shot saved by Como. Coyotes still with it. Down low. They work out in a slot area. They trickle just wide of the net. Klexall picks it up. He gets it out to Lou. Lou quickly moves up to Takashima. Comes off of his stick and out of the zone. Coyotes quickly jump on it, 2-on-1. Back, and then quick little transition, redirection. Como comes up with the save. McGilligan moves it up the wall. Coyotes hold it in. Klexall back, picks it up, moves it up the far side wall. Grabczynski tries to chip it up. That gets punched back into the corner. Klexall moves it up to McGilligan. McGilligan almost turned it over, does turn it over. and Coyotes zip it in. And more of this pressure by the Coyotes in the Duck zone. Ducks are in trouble. Coyotes have it in their zone. They back shot, makes it into the slot area, and Como stays with it and comes up with the save and holds on to it. Stenari steps in on the face-off. Pushes the puck forward. Coyotes hold it in. They drop it into the corner. Coyotes get there first. Stenari looking for it. Ben Ivy comes back. Clearing pass. Held in briefly. Quickly transition up to Jack Ivy. Jack Ivy zips it in. Shot, rebound, just out of Ben Ivy's reach. He retracts away from pressure. Comes off the wall. Stays with it, gets it to Stenari. Stenari works out, tried to elevate it short side, and the goalie came up with a save. Stenari fought through a check or a hook, no call. Ducks with some offensive zone pressure, but now Ben Ivy's going to the box on the tripping call. So the Coyotes going to get a third power play opportunity here. Vanek steps in. Durant able to get a stick on it. He pulls it back to Miller. Miller that's Eisenberg. Eisenberg shoves it all the way into the zone. Stefanik with a nice forecheck pressure. Holds it on the wall. Now it gets knifed off. Coyotes with it. They're looking for the exit through the neutral zone. Into the Ducks end, and it's going to be icing as they didn't get the red line. That's what the linesman's saying. Stefanik in. Wins the faceoff back to Eisenberg. Eisenberg tried to punch it through the defender. That deflects to the wall, picked up by the Coyotes. They retract back. They move it up the near side wall. Stefanik there to break that up. Gets it back to Eisenberg. He shoves it up the wall, back to Stefanik. Stefanik down the far side wall, into the corner. He fights through the hold, and the Coyotes are going to the box now. So it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey for a minute 16. Bozer to the box for the hold. Got Scott and Baker on the second part of this. Puck gets tied up in the corner. Scott looking for it. Coyotes push it back behind the net. Baker in there with some forecheck pressure. Coyotes with it, a lot of ice. Coyotes into the corner. McGill get back with some pressure. Coyotes work the wall. Back down, up top. Nice little, that's a stick hold. Coyotes with it. They transition it down, out into the slot. Unable to pull the trigger was Lipinski though. He walked through the slot area. Lipinski comes back. He drives it down into the corner. Cross-ice feed. Back up high. Baker's able to shove it up to Scott. Scott gets the wheel spinning. Tries to feed the slot to Baker. That's broken up. Comes back to Scott and then comes off his stick. Scott works back to the puck. Drives it up the wall to Kluckstall. Kluckstall goes over to McGill. McGill winds up with a drive and a toe save by the Coyotes goaltender. And that's going to be icing, but in on Como, so no icing. McGilligan picks it up. Stretch pass. Trying to catch the Coyotes on a change. Klutchkov off the wall. Ramat with the drive and a save. Punched up the wall. And Ben Ivy out of the box, so Ducks going to have a power play. He nicely holds up, stays with it. toe drag. That gets stripped off of his stick now. Quick transition by the Coyotes through the neutral zone. Odd man rush on the shorthanded chance. Broken up by Artukovic. And puck comes back to Kluckstall. He moves up the wall. Power play. Quickly moves up to Klutchkov. Klutchkov with the drive. Just wide of the net. Picked up by Ramad on the half wall. Punched into the corner. Ducks on the power play for 19 seconds. Klutchkov picks it up behind the net. He cycles it back, but Sonari's got to circle back to it. He comes off the corner, sends it wide of the net. Klutchkov picks it up on the far side half wall. Penalty's over. Coyotes out of the box. Shot deflects off the stick and into the netting. So that's going to stay down low. Looks like they're going to cut the ice here at 7:02. Zamdor's opening. So it looks like the teams are going to go to the locker rooms. I got the other. That's the. I thought that was the jumbotron. I'm like, what the heck? I can't see the score. That's the jumbotron. Coyotes with the 2-1 lead, cutting the ice. Now's the time to go take care of business. See you back here after the ice cut. All right. Teams are back out. Ice is fresh. Hopefully you're all done getting situated. .7:02 left in the second period. Face off to the left of the Coyotes goaltender. Stefanik steps in with Klitschkoff and Grant. A couple little line changes. Grant works his way into the corner. Drives it back down to Klitschkoff. Klitschkoff moves it up to Artukovic. Back to Klitschkoff. Klitschkoff backhands it back down into the corner to Grant. Grant lets it go to Stefanik. Stefanik pushes up the wall. Artukovic holds it in there. Back down to Grant. Klitschkoff pulls it off the wall. Tried to get it over to Stefanik. Cut off by the Coyotes. Grant with some pressure in the corner. Coyotes moved up the wall. Elevated eye and up into the neutral zone. That's picked up. Hops over Miller's stick. Coyotes on the entry. Pushed into the corner. Artukovic gets there. He moves it up the wall. Held in by the Coyotes. Driven wide of the net. Picked up on the near side wall here. That's taken over by Stefanik, but just came off of his stick. Coyotes able to shove it back into the corner. Coyotes get their centering attempt out front. Stefanik punches it out. He's got Jack Ivey with him. Ben Ivey comes off the bench and drives it high off a deflection over the net. Coyotes down the left wall. They step out and rip one wide of the net. They hold it in on the near side wall here. Uh-oh, outnumbered. Shot just missed the net in the corner. Ducks come away with it. Jack Ivey picks it up. He gets it to Stenari. Stenari hoists it up to Ben Ivey. Ben Ivey tries to feed Stenari, but Stenari lost an edge and was horizontal. Don't know what the reason for the whistle was, but face-off coming to the left of the Coyotes. Goaltender. Stenari's going to step in with that. It's back to Ben Ivey. He drives it back over. Ducks unable to hold it in the zone. McGilligan has to come back out in the neutral zone. He sends it up the wall, taken over by the Coyotes. Coyotes drop pass. Wow, quick little shot. Makes its way in, and Como is able to get a glove over it. That was a quick little transition into the slot area. Looks like the Coyotes got Colorado Thunderbird or something, or a BCHL player playing for him. Got pants on anyways. Coyotes with the backhand shot saved by the Como. Jack Ivey able to hoist it up and out. Over the near side wall here. Through the neutral zone. Coyotes stay with it on the entry. Eisenberg punches that back out. Stenari picks it up. He tries to feed it up to Ben Ivey. That's cut off by the Coyotes. Quickly move back into the Ducks' end. Stenari fights through into the corner. Coyotes stay with it. They move it up the wall. Shot. Gets redirected wide of the net. Jack Ivey punches it up. That's held in by the Coyotes. Back down the wall. Jack tries it again. Held in again by the Coyotes. And this time it's skated out of the zone by Costco. Ben Ivey battling for it right in front of the Coyotes bench. Coyotes come away with it. 2-on-1. Cross-ice speed. Shot saved. Stenari's able to clear it out. That's going to go for icing though. Como comes up with a huge save on a 2-on-1 opportunity on the turnover through the neutral zone. Coyotes go in all alone. And Como comes up with the save to keep the game at 2-1. 4:15 left in the second period. Scott pulls it back. Miller gets beat to the puck by the Coyotes forward. Moves it up the wall. Baker punches the puck out of the zone into the Coyotes' end. Pressure on the half wall by Miller. Holds the zone. Scott down the wall, gets it over to just out of the reach of Baker. Baker retracts back to it. He comes down the wall, drops it back to Artukovic. Artukovic tripped over his own skates. Puck comes out, driven back in on the backhand. Baker in on the forecheck. Coyotes with it. Vermont picks it up on the half wall. Baker comes away with it. Moves it over to Klexstall. Klexstall down. Shot. Rebound. And picked up by the goaltender's glove. Lee picks it back, gets it to McGilligan. McGilligan tries to drive it to Klexstall. His drive in off a pad and out into the neutral zone. McGilligan retracts back to pick it up. He spins away from pressure. His cross-ice feed to Krupczynski gets broken up by the Coyotes. Move back up the near side wall here through the neutral zone. Coyotes with the zone entry, but an offside entry it is. Klexstall got a little photography thing there. Captioned some moments on the ice. Found a little hole in the glass. Klexstall drives around the near side wall here. Picked up by the Coyotes on the half wall. Ticking over by the Ducks. Takashima. Takashima down the wall with pressure. Lou trying to find the puck. Makes its way over to Krupczynski. He gets the puck knocked off of his stick. Cleared out by the Coyotes. Zone entry down the right wing. Shot punched off the blocker to the far side wall. Krupczynski picks it up. He gets the wheel spinning. And actually that was Takashima, and Krupczynski just watched Takashima with the puck, but continued on into the zone, creating an offsides. Pulled back to Cosgrove. Cosgrove shoves it up the wall to Klutchkov. Klutchkov drives it up into the corner. Grant picks it up behind the net, tries to send it out, and that's cut off by the Coyotes. And now transitioned up and out. That was held in by Cosgrove nicely, though, as the Coyotes were exiting. Now the Coyotes able to shove it up through the neutral zone. Turnover back to the Ducks. Eisenberg sends it right back up. Grant picks it up, moves it up to Stefanik with the shot and a save. Eisenberg drops down onto the half wall. Klutchkov comes in with some support. Coyotes come away with it. Coyotes on the entry. They get shoved wide. Grant comes in with the pressure on the half wall. Coyotes with it behind the net. They drive it up the near side wall. Shot. A little tip in front. Como comes up with two big saves. The puck again finds its way in the slot area with the tip. Como comes up with the first and second save. The second one also tough to come up with. Keeps the game at 2-1. And the Ducks got to really fix those outnumbered attacks. Turnovers that end up into the slot area. Coyotes with it behind the net. They transition into the corner. Jack Ivey with some pressure. We got the St. Louis Ice Girls looking to come out, maybe in between after this period. Gonna get a little dance show between the second and third period. Ivey over to Stenari with the tip in. Nice little rush. Stenari drives it over to Jack Ivey. Continues into the slot. Jack Ivey feeds it back. Stenari gets the backhand Tweeter's goal to tie the game. That's all exciting, but let's check out what's coming on the ice maybe here in between periods. All right, back to the action. Miller picks it up on the red line, drives it into the Coyote zone. It's a 2-2 hockey game here late in the second period. 1:43 left, and the Coyotes drive it up. And that's played with the high stick. Now it's cleared out. Picked up. Grant tried to drive it over the near side. Comes back off a shin pad. Back up to Grant. Quick little transition to Jack. He finds his brother Ben on the backside entry. Ben tried to feed the slot. Now it comes back to him. Pushed back behind the Coyotes goaltender. Moved up the wall, transitioned up and out. Ramad in on the forecheck. Coyotes get around him. Go 2-on-1. Another shot deflected wide of the net, comes off the back wall, and Como reaches out with the glove. Look at the boys, got the girls watching them. See if they can stay focused. Shot saved, didn't make its way in. Ramad jumps on a loose puck. He's got Scott. He gets around one. Feeds it out. Oh, tried to feed Scott. And the Coyotes able to transition up and out again. That was a nice little combination. Shot, save, Como into the corner. Scott picks it up. Coyotes with it actually in the corner. They come out of the corner with it. Stays with it. Shot. Shoulder save. Coyotes with that pressure again. Puck trickles over to Ramad. Ramad quickly tries to feed it over across ice. Scott picks it up. He gets a wheel spin. He's got the red line. He's hampered with. Drives it into the Coyote zone though. Coyotes move it up the wall. Ducks unable to hold it in. Coyotes are with it on the rush again. Down the right wing. Centering attempt. Gets through, but nobody there. Picks it up. Another shot. Comes out to Ramad. After 2. Ducks 2. Coyotes 2. And I guess we're not going to get the Ice Girls doing a little practice routine. Maybe they're waiting for after the game. It is cold in here. Holy cow. So it's all about the third period. See if the Ducks can put a game plan together here. Sneak a couple in. Come away with a win. This Coyotes forecheck pressure has been difficult on the Ducks. We'll check in on some of the parents, see what's going on there. They've shifted around, found some new seats. Some of them have stayed in the same spot. Third period action. Looks like we got Liu, Takashima, and Kropczynski to start this third period. Back to Cosgrove. Cosgrove gets the red line in the zone and the offside entry. Let's bring Kropczynski on this near side again. Stretch pass. Takashima takes it over to the neutral zone, then comes off of his stick. Coyotes with the quick entry down the left wing behind Como into the far side corner. Coyotes get to the puck again in near side corner. And transition down low. Back up top, off the wall, shot, rebound. Now it's picked up by Como. Stefanik steps in. Puck comes back to the Coyotes D. They walk off the wall. Go D to D. High circle down low into the near side corner. Center attempt broken up by Klutchkov. Got a stick on it last minute. They go back up top. Shot. Doesn't make its way in. Picked up by Artukovic. Played. Another little deflection. Cleared out by Como. He knocked it down and then pushed it out to the wall. Coyotes again. Some more of this pressure. That's deflected by Stefanik in on Como. Comes up with the save. Coyotes move it up the wall. Ducks in trouble. Down the wall. Pushed into the corner. Miller looking for it. Coyotes spin away. And now it's cleared up and out, but that's going to go all the way down for icing. So that's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Coyotes. Nice saves by Como. Tracking it off the deflection and then punching it out of harm's way. Stenari steps in. Pushed up the wall, back into the corner. Coyotes again with the puck in the near side corner here. Stenari looking for some disruption. Jack Ivey's able to hoist it up and out. Then in on the forecheck. Stenari to help out. Coyotes able to get it out of the zone. Zone entry, shot blocked by McElligott. Pushed into the corner, picked up by Stenari. Moved up to Jack Ivey. Cross-ice feed to Ben, but that's broken up by the Coyotes. They take over. 3-on-2 develops. McElligott loses an edge. Cross-ice Puckstall is on his rear, and the Coyotes pick it up on the near side and punch it in. So the Coyotes take a 1-goal lead again here on the turnover through the neutral zone. Scott, Ramont, and Baker. Scott pushes it forward. Coyotes pull it back into their own end. They move it out the far side wall. Quick little transition out to the neutral zone. Chipped in by Eisenberg. He's got to get back into the corner. He drives over the far side wall, picked up by Cosgrove. Cosgrove pushes up the wall. Baker chips it up to Scott. Scott transitions it off the wall, but comes right back to him. Intercepted by the Coyotes through the neutral zone. Stretch pass to the red line. Baker pushes it into the zone. Baker tries to feed to Ramont, but that's broken up by the Coyotes. Cosgrove pushes it up the wall. Coyotes pull it back. They go cross ice. Ramont on the forecheck. Scott almost held that in. Comes back to Eisenberg. He moves it up to Baker. Baker tries to cut off the wall. Too much pressure. Holds the zone though. Comes out to a Coyotes player. They're able to shove it up into the neutral zone again. Eisenberg drives up the wall, but too much traffic, and the Coyotes at the offside entry as it came out and back in. Comes back to Miller. Miller drives up the backhand. Gets knifed off of Takashima's stick. Coyotes with it, back in their own end. Takashima and Lou was in on the forecheck. Krupczynski with the shot and a save. Coyotes with it. They pull back in behind their own net. Near side wall. Shove it up. That gets through. Connection. Again, 2-on-1. He gets in behind the D and shot, score. So the Coyotes keep getting in behind this Ducks D and making it difficult on Como. And the Coyotes take a 2-goal lead here in the third period. 12:48 left. Cluckstall picks it up. He drives it over to McGilligan. McGilligan drives it up the wall to Klutchkov. Coyotes with the zone entry again. McGilligan shifts that entry and punches it back out into the neutral zone. Coyotes quick transition back into the Ducks end. Again, another offside entry. The Coyotes on the disruption on the blue line. Stefanik steps in, he pulls it back between the 2D. Cluckstall's got to go all the way in the corner. He drives it over to McGilligan. McGilligan feeds it back to Cluckstall, comes off his stick. Coyotes jump on the loose puck. A turnover again in the offensive zone. Coyotes with it. They transition. McGilligan cut that off nicely and shoved it out, but that's going to go for icing. Coyotes win it back. Shot deflected into the near side corner here. Eisenberg punches up the wall. Coyotes there to jump on loose puck. Now the Ducks able to transition it up and out, but Coyotes take over through the neutral zone, right back into the Ducks end, down the wall, and Costco's going to the box for a hooking. Stop the legs from moving. Coyotes get the extra guy on. Ben Ivy touches up. Stick horizontal to the ice, no movement from the legs, and Cosgrove to the box. Coyotes going to have a fourth power play opportunity with a 2-goal lead. Coyotes with it on the back end. Nice little turnover by Jack. Shoves it down. Stenari in on the forecheck. Stenari takes over to the neutral zone, turns around, zips it all the way back into the Coyote zone. Tukovic back. He drives it up the wall. Picked up by the Coyotes, sent in. Como is able to grab that out of midair. Stefanik steps in, he pulls it back. Cluckstall met with some pressure by 2 Coyotes, 1 Duck, as the Coyotes are on the power play and outnumbered. Comes out. Ben Ivy almost got a stick on it and cleared. Coyotes drop it back to the D, drop it back into the far side corner. McGilligan picks it up there, drives it up, but that's off Coyotes. Shot, save, Como. Stefanik with it through the neutral zone. Stays with it. Tries to pull it with him. Still stays with it. Gets it over to Ben. Oh, just got a stick on it. Was the number 7 Coyotes. Ben gets hit from behind, and that's going to clear up the Coyotes' outnumbered chance. So it's going to be a 4-on-4 opportunity for 40 seconds. And then a power play opportunity for the Ducks. Baker steps in on the face-off, ties it up. Puck comes in on the Coyotes goalie, and they're going to ice it as it's 4-on-4. That's icing. The player, I think, probably thought they were on a penalty kill. Vermont steps in this time. Wins it back to Eisenberg. Eisenberg gets it over to Miller. Miller with the shot and the glove save by this Coyotes goalie. Baker going to step into the face-off to the left side this time. Coyotes pull it back. Transition in the near side corner, up the wall. Eisenberg retracts down, punches it down low. Coyotes pull it back. Baker with the pressure and a turnover. Ramot with it. Nicely. Drives it into the corner. Now it's held in by Eisenberg. Eisenberg off the wall. Pushes over the far side. Punched in too many Coyotes there though. Coyotes on the rush. Ducks are on a power play. That's punched out nicely. Miller's going to pick it up. Moves it up to Baker. Baker with it through the neutral zone. He pulls in. Puck protection. Sending attempt. Comes out. And cleared out all the way back down into the neutral zone. Shoved over to Stefanik. Stefanik puts it over to Kluckstall. Kluckstall feeds it all the way back up, but no connection there, and Coyotes are going to be able to send it all the way down as they are shorthanded. Ben Ivy picks it up. He drives it over to Stefanik. Stefanik walks off the wall. See if the Ducks can get one back here on this power play opportunity. He gives it to Artukovic. Artukovic punches it in the zone. The goaltender comes out, plays it, drives it all the way up the wall and out of the zone. Ben Ivy got to come back to it. He gets a wheel spin and cuts through, chips it into the zone. He's going to pick it up, and the goalie's out there to play it. Brother Jack in there gets stick checked. Held in by Stefanik. He drives it over to Eisenberg. Eisenberg with the shot and the deflection wide of the net. Jack Ivy picks it up on the half wall, drops it to Stefanik. Stefanik with the drive and the deflection off the back wall. Ben Ivy with some pressure, and the Coyotes are out of the box. Stretch pass, zone entry. Ben Ivy's going to pick it up on the near side wall. Transitions it there. Coyotes there to pick it up though. Stenari in with some pressure. Comes back to Kluckstall. Kluckstall winds up, shot deflected off a skate. McGilligan punches it into the corner. Picked up by Ben Ivy on the near side corner here. He spins away from pressure. Jack picks it up, tries to feed the slot to Stenari, but that's broken up by the Coyotes. Zone entry, cross ice feed. He finds a guy, shot broken up. Jack Ivy with it on the far side wall, held in by the Coyotes. Another shot wide of the net. Coyotes get to the puck first. They punch it down low. McGilligan with some pressure behind the net. Coyotes come away with it. Coyotes pull it back to the deep, punch it down the wall. Now McGilligan gets on the loose puck, able to skate it up and out, gains the red line, drives it into the Coyote zone. Ducks go for a change. I just pull it up on the half wall. Scott picks it up off the half wall, dumps it to Grant. Grant down to Scott, or to Klutchkov. Klutchkov back up to McGilligan. He was unable to hold it in the zone. Coyotes get their change. They're able to clear the zone. Coyotes dump it into the Ducks end. Kluckstall back. Coyotes there. Kluckstall with the stick check. He drives it up the wall, but not out. Coyotes drive it back down low. Off of McGilligan's glove. Trickled into the near side corner. Coyotes with it. Kluckstall picks it up. He goes high off the wall and out into the neutral zone. Quick little transition by the Coyotes back in. McGilligan punches it up but not out. Comes back into the corner. Coyotes with it. 6 minutes left. Turnaround shot. Doesn't make its way in. Takashima picks it up. He gets it over to Lou. Lou on the entry. And puck trickles in. Hops over Krupczynski's stick. Eisenberg drives it way wide of the net. Over the far side wall. Krupczynski picks it up in the slot. Gets knocked off the puck. Coyotes able to clear it out. They pull up on the, just inside the blue line. Move it up to Krupczynski. Krupczynski gets the wheels spinning. Pulls up on the half wall. Puck gets knocked off of his stick. Held in by Eisenberg. Takashima peels it back to Cosgrove. Cosgrove fans on the dump in. Coyotes able to knife it back out. Cosgrove goes cross ice to the near side corner here. Baker off the bench with some forecheck pressure. Coyotes move it over to the far side wall. Lamont comes in, holds it in. Takashima battling for possession. Baker comes in to support. Comes away. Baker's got it behind the net. He spins away from pressure. Gets knifed out of Ramont's reach. Stefanik peels it off the boards. Drops it for Cosgrove with the drive just wide of the net. Stefanik picks it up on the wall. Eisenberg down low. Gets it to Baker. Baker turns around, shot, save. Nice little puck movement. So we got Stefanik, Baker, and Ramad out here. Stefanik steps in, pushes forward. Oh, tried to get that pushing center. Got broken up by the Coyotes. Miller drives it up the wall. Comes back to Stefanik. Stefanik gives it to Baker. Comes off of his stick, but Ramont's there to hold it in. And now the Coyotes drive it up and out. Miller on the far side wall. He turns around, drives it up the wall to Baker. Baker gives it up to Ramont. Ramont down the wall. Baker on the forecheck into the corner. Stefanik comes away with it. Now the Coyotes able to knife it to the near side wall and up the wall and out of the zone. And that's going to go all the way for icing, but they're waving that off. Miller back to pick it up. Drives it up the wall. Ducks go for a change. Stefanik tried to feed it back, and that's intercepted by the Coyotes. Coyotes pull up in the corner, transition out. Coyotes with it in the near side corner. 3 minutes left, 3:30 left in the game. Stefanik, or Ivy, sends it over to Ben Ivy. Ben Ivy got the puck chipped off of his stick. Coyotes push up the wall. Brother Jack there to hold it in. He transitions it down to Ben. Ben cycles it into the corner. Stenari just out of Stenari's reach. Stenari punches it up the wall, but no D there to hold it in. Kluckstall's got to come back and pick it up in the neutral zone. Cosgrove feeds it up the wall. Cross ice feed to Stenari into the slot. That gets knifed off of his stick. Coyotes pull back into their own end. 4-2 lead. 2:50 left in the game. Puck comes all the way out. Kluckstall back to pick it up. He's looking for the stretch pass. Pulls up behind, sends it up the wall, but taken over by the Coyotes. Sending an attempt punched out and cleared out by Takashima. Coyotes cycle it back behind Como. Ducks are watching again. Coyotes showing them how to keep it in the offensive zone. Stenari takes over and is able to shove it out in the neutral zone now. Ducks going to get caught on a change. Coyotes down the right wing. Sending attempt out front. Comes off of Como's pad. Scott able to transition it to Grant. Grant with the entry down the left wing. Sending attempt. That's broken up by the sprawled out defenseman for the Coyotes. Klutchkov skates back into it. He's got it in the corner. Gets it back to Eisenberg. Eisenberg back to Klutchkov. Klutchkov with the drive wide of the net. Off the back wall. Coyotes get there. Klutchkov holds it in though. Klutchkov back to the wall. Puck protection down into the corner. Had Eisenberg streaking down. Gets it back to Stefanik with the drive. Rebound. Loose puck. Puck gets punched out to Klutchkov. No Como in net, so we got an outnumbered attack. McElligott tried driving it into, comes off of the defender all the way back down. McElligott comes back and drives it back up the wall. 6 on 5, shot wide. McElligott picks that up out of midair, drives it over to Eisenberg. Eisenberg drives it up through the refs' traffic there though. Puck tied up, 1 minute left in the game. And the Coyotes are going to come away with this one, it looks like. Unbelievable. Ducks transition, Stenari's got it. Ben Ivy's got it, leaves it on the wall. Stenari grabs it out of the air, pushes it in the corner, quick little transition, shot, save. Coyotes with a clearing attempt all the way down. That's going to be icing. 24 seconds left. Looks like the Ducks going to call timeout. .24 seconds left. Coyotes 14. Jack Ivey steps in on the faceoff, pushes the puck forward. Coyotes able to jump on the loose puck and wrap it all the way around, and nice little stick check there by Stefanik. Loose puck, Coyotes with it, and unable to get it out there still. Coyotes transition into the corner. Cross-ice speed broken up by Stefanik, hoisted up and out. Jack's gonna have it. And the Coyotes come away with a 4-2 victory. Completely outplayed the Ducks. Deserved the 4-2. Stay tuned tonight. Maybe the Ducks can solve something against the lowly Cleveland Barons. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see.